Let's bring in Dave Rubin. He's host of the Rubin Report. Just before we got that update from Mayor Adams, we were talking about the rivalry, I guess, between Governor Newsom and Governor DeSantis. I say rivalry because, with a smile, I think that Governor Newsom thinks he's in a rivalry with Ron DeSantis, and that Ron DeSantis is like, I'm not worried about you. You're like, Little League baseball compared to where he is in terms of the major leagues running for president. Governor Newsom, if you want to run for president, go ahead and go for it. He says in a tweet about Governor Newsom, Newsom says about DeSantis, you small, pathetic man, this isn't Martha's Vineyard. Kidnapping charges with a question mark, because he's not even sure if that actually would apply here. He just wanted to get in the news. Dave Rubin, what do you think?
Well, in that over 1 million people, I think 1.3 million people have fled California in the last 3 years, the majority of them going to Florida. I think you can figure out who the people actually like and who they're running from. But even before we get into the two of them, look, the first blame here goes to the Biden administration for not protecting the border. It's the federal government's job to do that. So that's important to just qualify this with. But look, at the end of the day, Gavin Newsom should be thrilled right now. Gavin Newsom wants to run a sanctuary state. He says he loves illegal immigrants who, by definition, are breaking the law by coming to this country, not through legal means. And he should be very excited that he can put them in some of the empty buildings that are in Los Angeles or San Francisco, and they can become part of the community, and he can give them phones and the rest of it. What we're seeing here right now is the very clear distinction between the two roads that America can go down, and Americans really have to decide which one they want to do. We can either have law and order, we can have legal immigration, we can have policing that actually works and is funded, we can be a society that is based in law, or we can just let anyone come, do whatever they want, give them services, put all those services on the back of the taxpayer. And I think it's very obvious what Americans want. That's why Gavin Newsom seems so hysterical. It's also why he put the question mark in that, because he knows this is complete nonsense. He also said this,
but he should be thrilled. Yeah, to NBC, Dave. He said, now, ultimately, who's accountable and responsible? I mean, the buck should stop with Ron DeSantis and the games he's playing, but it's the folks on the front line that are doing the dirty work, and that's ultimately what we have to determine is where the culpability lands and resides. You said it. California considers itself a sanctuary state.
Gavin Newsom may not know that Ron DeSantis is not president yet. Hopefully he will be president one day, and then we can blame him if there's a problem at the border. But he's not president yet. That's his guy, although I think it's the guy he's trying to take out, Joe Biden, but that's a different topic altogether.
Well, the other thing that this does is it gives Ron DeSantis a way to get in the news with some earned media and not, a campaign stunt. Because it's in a crowded field, it is difficult to figure out a way, how can you stand out? And this, I don't know if Governor Newsom realizes it actually helps Ron DeSantis in a Republican primary by being able to talk about it.
Of course, there's no one in Florida or on the Republican or roughly conservative side of things that looks at this and is like, oh, no, this is a bridge too far for Ron DeSantis. Ron DeSantis is doing what the federal government will not, and he's consistently done that. So, again, Gavin Newsom, by his own policies, by the own policies of Eric Adams, who you just showed at the press conference in New York, these guys say we are sanctuary states, we are sanctuary cities, nobody is illegal, all the meaningless slogans. So they should be thrilled when they get more of these people. Again, the key thing is that this is about illegal immigration, not legal immigration. So Gavin Newsom, I just don't know where he's standing on this, because you're getting more people. It's very exciting, Gav.
Dave, thanks. Dave Rubin, who lives in Florida.
Yes, thanks for paying attention to all of this for us and coming to tell us your thoughts. Great to have you.
Good seeing you guys. If you're looking for more honest and thoughtful conversations about politics instead of mindless drivel, check out our politics playlist. And if you want to watch full interviews on a variety of topics, watch our full episode playlist, all right over here. And to get notified of all future videos, be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell.